Hello, good evening. Today I am talking about Indian Kashmir Pahalgam terrorist attack and India-Pakistan war situation. It is seen India has already carried out a military strike into the Pakistani territory where more than 30 people have been died and 5 to 10 mosques are destroyed. International community, United Nations, including United States of America President Mr. Trump, expressed their concern over the issue. On the other hand, President Trump has specially urged the Prime Minister of India to investigate the situation, who has carried out this terrorist attack into the Pahalgam area. But Prime Minister Modi-led BJP government has carried out already a military strike into the Pakistani territory instead of investigation, though Pakistan especially responded about the international investigation about the issue. Even it is seen territorial disputes between India and Pakistan, including China, in the area, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Trans-Karakoram, for Aksai Chin, for long-standing issue. It may be linked with these earlier disputes. For this reason, it is not clear yet who has done this terrorist attack in Pahalgam. It needs to proper investigation. On the other hand, it is seen territorial disputes is long-standing disputes into the area. Mostly, it has long-standing significance on terrorist attack and insurgency and hesitations, political destabilization within the region area for a long time. Following this, it is seen, especially since 1947 to yet, even more than 80,000 people have been already killed within 80 years territorial dispute in the area between Pakistan and India, including China. Mostly at the end of the colonial regime, colonial rule in British, especially Britain, handed over the territory, dividing especially Pakistan and Indian Union, including allowing others independent country, especially in the Muslim partition system. Following this, Hari Singh, a Sikh Hindu monarch, ruled Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh area during that time under British Empire. But he wanted to join into the Indian Union. On the other hand, 77% people were Muslims in the territory, rest of the others Sikh, Hindu, Buddhist. Following this, in 1947 to 49, Pakistan military and Indian military both occupied the territory. Finally, United Nations passed resolution 1949-48, resolving the problem with ceasefire. Following this, referendum, especially will of the people of Kashmir, Jammu and Ladakh, will be taken into account to decide whether they will be joined into the Indian Union or Pakistan Union. In 1954, Indian occupied Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh leader Sheikh Abdullah made a treaty with Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister of India during that time, called currently Article 370 and 35A of the Indian Constitution, awarded special privileges, special status for the territory. Recently, Article 370 has been repealed by Indian BJP-led government, as BJP has two-thirds majority into the parliament. On the other hand, these long-standing disputes have been going on for a long time, even often 80 years. Following these, wars, hesitations, demonstrations, insurgency operations, counter-attack are the common phenomena in the area. Even India and Pakistan wars took place in 1962, including China, 65, 67, 72, 1990, as well as small terrorist attack and insurgency operations, insurgency attacks, other common phenomena. Though 1972 Shimla Treaty was formed, where both were agreed to resolve the problem with bilateral discussions instead of engaging third parties, especially like United Nations. On the other hand, it is seen, especially in 2019, BJP government has repealed this Article 370 and 35A, special status and privileges for the territory. On the other hand, it is seen in Pakistan-occupied Azad Jammu and Kashmir state. Pakistan awarded special status privileges under Article 21 and 112D of the Pakistan Constitution, especially in 1964, 1973, 74, 1970. On the other hand, Pakistan has allowed special status, autonomy, special flag for the territory. Azad Jammu and Kashmir state has now president, prime minister, on judiciary, including Supreme Court, autonomy, where central government runs only defense affairs, foreign affairs, and finance affairs. Article 370 and 35A are almost similar with this Pakistani constitution's awarded privileges and special status for the Pakistan occupied Azad and Jammu Kashmir state. But Indian government has not implemented these special status and privileges awarded into the Article 370 and 35A of the Indian Constitution. On the other hand, Supreme Court of India has allowed the BJP-led government's decision, application of the Article 370, calling temporary treaty. It is seen it is almost appropriate in the sense as it is the political settlement. It can be reformed anytime based on consensus, arbitration, mediation within people and political leaders. Following this, the terrorist attack and earlier territorial disputes are largely linked. On the other hand, territorial disputes between India and Pakistan, as well as within India, are still remained. It is seen Prime Minister Modi-led BJP government has divided the Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh by two separate provinces, and in 2024 they have held election where Omar Abdullah was appointed Chief Minister and elected, where it is seen Mehbooba Mufti and other parties were not participated into the election, calling special status and privileges for the state. Even Congress Party leaders are claiming yet restoration of the Article 370 and its privileges under 335A. Even Pakistan has also given its special status and privileges to its occupied territory, including claiming Indian occupied Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh territories, people's rights and privileges, human rights, including religious rights, etc. For this reason, territorial disputes are yet remained between them. Following this, Indian government has opportunity yet. It can bring reform, especially restoring Article 370 and 35A privileges and special status like Pakistan, including engaging further privileges status, especially for Muslims, into the entire India, as India has been facing difficulties, especially on religion alongside governance, as it is a large territory of 35 provinces, thousands of religions and tribes under a federal state. So it needs to be engaged strongly, balancing ties within provinces and nations, within tribals, minorities, religious groups. Following this, Indian government should bring reform on Article 370 as well as engaging especially minority Muslims' rights, as it was seen in even in NRC project. For this reason, I urge to Indian government to bring reform, restoring Article 370 and 35A, alongside further privileges for Muslim community, especially preserving few seats into the upper house, and to senior leadership of military, special generals, including few seats into the judiciary. Like this way, they should resolve the problem permanently for a long time. This will host the Indian federal state engagement and relationship. Alongside, once it can be united largely, and then it can be rebuilt and will be engaged again by consensus and equal rights, treaties, everything.